So, hello and welcome to my weird English summative video thingamabob doodad. So, the first question. What should you definitely know about the person? The person I read about, or the book I read, was Sniper Race, A Sniper's Diary by Bruno Sutkus. It was an autobiography, so he wrote it himself. He was a German sniper during World War II. In fact, he was the most deadliest or effective sniper in that the Germans had. So, the impression the book gave me. It was written. Well, the name already gives it away. Sniper Race, A Sniper's Diary. So it's written in a very diary form thing. Like, what's interesting about this is that the first 3 to 4 chapters were about his childhood and how he grew up, and then it turns into this shot diary on how he, where, or not how, but where he documents all the shots he made and how and when and stuff like that. What's interesting is that was like the first half of the book, and then the second half is this kind of, it's not the same kind of diary. It's reminiscent of the first one, but it's somewhat different. Where he talks about his time in Siberia and after the war and all that kind of stuff. So, who was it targeted to? I'd probably say it was targeted to adults and teenagers, as in it's not suitable for minors, like, whatsoever. Well, I guess if you really wanted to, I guess you could read it like this. But the reason it's probably not suited for minors is it is about World War II and how, where he documents all the shots he made and how he killed people in the war. And it also has a lot of other kind of discomforting things in the book that probably aren't suitable for minors. I won't spoil what they are. It's better if you read them yourself. Probably if you want to read this book. So, what inspired me? Now, I'll take this question as either two things. Either what was inspiring about the book or what it inspired me to do. So, since I finished this book in the night time, it inspired me to go to sleep. But what was inspiring about the book was a thing his mother said to him before he went to the war is, don't look at what you're doing as just killing people, but you serving your duty as a soldier. In a way, this kind of means that life all depends on how you look at it from different points of view, which I think was really cool. I like that. What interested me about the book? Probably, well, what interested me to read it was I also used the same book for Estonian, in a sense, but I read this one in English. I looked for a PDF online, and just to see if they were any different, and they were a little bit different. Word choice is obviously different, but the story was more or less the same still. But what really inspired me to read it was probably because I already knew about other snipers around the world, so I wanted to know even more. And so I came across this book, right? And started reading it, as in it sounded very interesting. I'm really glad I read this book because it was really interesting. And I suggest you read it as well, if you want to, of course. That's all I have to really say. That's all the questions answered. Bye.